I'm ashamed of certain members of the court, absolutely ashamed, for not having the courage to do what's right for our country.
President Trump pushing back against the Supreme Court. Just hours after the High Court ruled the president does not have the authority to impose global tariffs. Now, despite that ruling, the president says he's still moving forward.
I read the language. I'm very good at reading language, and it read our way 100%, but now I'll go the way I could have gone originally, which is even stronger than our original choice.
The president announced plans to sign a new order creating a 10% global tariff under a new statute. That new tariff could hit close to home for some Central Georgia businesses. Over the past year, business owners have told us rising import costs are already squeezing their bottom line. Now, Galloway's Floor Decor in Milledgeville says shifting tariffs are forcing them to rethink how they do business. Madison Rick sat down with the business owner, who says the changes eventually get passed on to customers.
You can call Nancy Galloway a bit of an expert.
We're not here just to sell something to customers. We're here to help them buy what it is they want and need.
An expert in helping you decide what's the right fit for your home.
You know, you want to ask the right questions. You know, what color are the cabinets? What color is the paint? You know, ask some other questions so you can hopefully help them pull it all together.
Questions she helped answer for 8 years, but her family has been in the flooring business for much longer.
We've been involved in flooring this makes year number 41. So we worked for another company. He retired, and so we were not at that point, and we took a leap of faith and opened up here in the fall of 17.
And over the years, she's seen prices fall and rise.
The tariff stuff really started getting crazy. Freight started getting crazy. It just made pricing real volatile.
An increase in prices they've had to put in place to keep their business running.
So yes, we've had to adjust pricing. We added a little caption that, you know, these prices are good for 15 days. And, you know, that way if something happens, suddenly it's like, oh, well, that's not the right price. Well, that quote is, you know, 45 days old. I'm sorry, we have to make an adjustment.
And despite rising prices, Galloway says customers understand that it's not just them. Prices are going up everywhere.
So people, for the most part, you know, if they truly want something and you explain the differences, and then if they shop, I think they'll find that, you know, they're not going to find that we're just gouging. You know, everybody's having to make that same adjustment.
Reporting in Milledgeville, Madison Ricks, 13 WMAZ News.
And Galloway says most customers are understanding that costs are going up everywhere. She says if tariffs drop, then so will their prices.